in a 1031 exchange. What is it? How is it taxed? How can we avoid it? How can we use it? I think the first thing we have to talk about is what is boot? And boot is typically the leftover money or the leftover debt during a 1031 exchange. So as an example, if I had a $10 million sale and I went and purchased $8.9 million of real estate and I had $1.1 million left over, that would be deemed the boot. Now sometimes boot can be mortgage boot, meaning let's say in the same scenario I sold for $10 million, but I had $1 million mortgage, so now I had $9 million to reinvest, and I went ahead and just reinvested the $9 million without replacing the $1 million mortgage. That would also be deemed leftover boot. So let's address the equity portion. Okay, so let's say in this example that I gave previously, $10 million sale, and now I found a great piece of property for $8.9 million, and I have $1.1 million of leftover equity. You do realize that you're allowed to either go out and buy another piece of property for $1.1 million, or we've done a lot of business with investors who have had this leftover boot. Sometimes it's $295,612.09. Sometimes it's $1.1 million. We can take that money and invest that into the fractional real estate offerings known as DSTs. And this way, instead of paying tax on that leftover equity, the investor is now earning income, and they have completed a full deferral utilizing their 1031 exchange instead of having a partial 1031 exchange and being left with a taxable bill to the IRS. So let's talk about leftover mortgage boot. So we have some debt that hasn't been replaced. We're going to go out. Let's go back to the same $10 million example. We've got a $10 million sale, $1 million mortgage. So now, utilizing DSTs, you can go out and either for pennies on the dollar, we have some DSTs that are leveraged 86%, so you would only need like $170,000 to replace $1 million of mortgage boot, or you could use a little more of your equity, let's say $1 million, right, at 50% loan to value in a DST and replace that mortgage boot as well. So there are always options. Either plan ahead and get a mortgage in place on your real estate and make sure that if you sell for 10, you're buying for 10 or greater. Or if you need help and you're running into problems, the DSTs can give you a multitude of different price points and options for you to replace that mortgage, not only so you're not paying tax on it, but you can replace that debt on a non-recourse basis. So if you like this video, please hit subscribe and give us a ring if we can help you.